Hi, I'm Suze from Rider's Mind, and this week's burning question is around biting. I know we've talked about this before, but little Pepee is, he bites humans and nibbles on clothing. He also is can be quite aggressive to other horses. So his lovely owner Anna wanted to see what was going on there. Was it a physical pain? Was there something we could do to help him feel a bit more settled in the world and a bit less defensive? So when I hopped into his space, I noticed right away that he was a very private horse. Some horses are quite gregarious and very happy to be seen and out there and visible, but not Pepee. He was quite private. And if he were a human, he would probably have a small group of really, really close friends as opposed to a big group of acquaintances. And how he really found this privacy in the horse setting was that he wanted a bit of space. If he was a horse in a herd, he would have been the one who placed himself slightly away from the rest of them because he really didn't want to be crowded. He wanted to have his own personal bubble, and it was quite a big bubble there. So that was on the horse side of it. On the human side of it, it was really touching. He knows that Anna loves him very much, and he knows that she's trying really, really hard to be a fantastic partner for him. And what he's doing with the nibbling and the biting is he is really giving her an amazing lesson in presence. If she drifts off and becomes head-focused and thoughts are taking away from the moment that they're sharing together, he does a little nibble, a little bite, or just, hey, come back here, come be with me. Because when you're here with me, I can really connect with you, but when you're not, I can't. When you become lost in thought, there really isn't a space for us to come into this beautiful relationship, and he really, really loves being in relationship. So sometimes we can misinterpret this behavior as a sort of rude intrusion into our space. But maybe if you just pause for a minute and think, what would be the message behind it? Why did this horse want my attention right at this moment? And what was happening inside my space that maybe they were picking up on and saying, no, that's not going to work. What can we do differently to make sure that we can come into the best state to connect? And it's really exciting to hear it from the horse's point of view, because I know in the past, when my horses have bitten me, my immediate reaction is, bang, stop that hurts. But now I stop and I go, okay, where was I? What do I need to take responsibility for? Because maybe that was actually the best thing that happened. Maybe that is exactly what the horse needed to do. And if it's pain related and so forth, that's a different issue. But it's still it's still a request from the horse to say, hey, pay attention to this. I'm not doing it to attack you or be nasty to you, but there's something I need you to pay attention to. So thanks very much, Pepee. I really appreciate your honesty and being open with why biting is a way of you to be able to come into a presence and improve your relationship with Anna. So I'm Suze from Rider's Mind, where we approach mindset coaching in a bit of a different way. I tend to look at connectability as opposed to peak performance, because we really cannot do anything with our horses on our own. It's a team sport. And with that, we must be able to connect and enjoy togetherness. So thanks very much for tuning in. And if you have a burning question, please send it in. If you go on to ridersmind.com and register there and send me a photo and your burning question, then it'll come up on one of the videos. And thanks very much for your time. Cheers, bye.